Here's the first scenario in a while. And no more rambling. The 6 seconds of rambling. Let's get to it. This is the scenario where we are going to start in Las Vegas, Nevada. Things are already getting kind of strange.
The following message is transmitted by the request of the Las Vegas Police Department. At approximately 12:25 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a strange wind gust has been sighted by a little number of citizens, but it kept appearing and then disappearing seconds later. This law enforcement warning isn't expected to last, but about 5 police officers are on duty to check around Las Vegas to be on the lookout for the strange wind current. We will now return to regular programming.
Oh, a strange wind current? That's odd. Next we will be heading to Oklahoma City. Something weird's happening over here too.
The National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory for the following counties in Oklahoma: Canadian, Cleveland, Kingfisher, Lincoln, Logan, Oklahoma, and Pottawatomie. At around 1:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time, there have been reports of a wind current, possibly the same current from Las Vegas, and a slight green hint of color in the current. This could possibly be a very dangerous current, as 2 people have been injured by touching this current. Geologists and scientists do not have a good read on why the hint of green is infused into the wind, but they are still working hard on it, as it could be a large monster approaching or a sign of one. Again, the National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory for the following counties in Oklahoma: Canadian, Cleveland, Kingfisher, Lincoln, Logan, Oklahoma, and Pottawatomie.
A green color hint into a wind current? That does make sense because normally wind would be green. But the thing is, how could it be a sign of something? Next we go to Washington, D.C. Things don't look good for the president.
The National Weather Service has issued an extreme wind warning for the following counties and areas in Maryland, D.C., Montgomery and Prince George's in Virginia, Arlington, Fairfax, and the cities of Alexandria and Fairfax. At 1:23 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, another wind current has appeared, this time with an almost invisible eye, possibly a storm also ramping up as well. Expect winds of 90 to 100 miles per hour, with gusts of 120 to 130 miles per hour. This is a very dangerous wind current, as it is deploying a storm with it as well. Expect wind damage to roofs, trees, power lines, cars, and more. Precautionary preparedness actions: take cover immediately. Move to a substantial shelter or evacuate within 10 minutes, or you could put your life at high risk of death. Again, the National Weather Service has issued an extreme wind warning for the following counties and areas in Maryland, D.C., Montgomery and Prince George's in Virginia, Arlington, Fairfax, and the cities of Alexandria and Fairfax.
Yes, I know a bit of mistakes. Well, that's what happens when you try to copy and paste something. Yeah. Back to the video. A strange wind current with a wind gust? With an eye in it too. Wait a minute. Could this be the eye of the storm? Let's go to Eugene, California.
We interrupt regular programming. This is a statewide emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted by the U.S. Geological Service. A large earthquake has caused a major windstorm to brew, with an eye easily visible. It has not been confirmed what this eye is, but all geological services and scientists are working to discover the name of the eye. We advise you to evacuate immediately as all of California is in danger. The counties that are able to see the eye are Alameda, Calaveras, Mariposa, Merced, San Joaquin, Santa Clara, Stanislaus and Tuolumne. If you do not evacuate, you will face certain death. This message will repeat in 1 minute.
As I said, this could be the eye of the storm. We move on to Wyoming, Yellowstone National Park.
We interrupt your programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted by the request of the Yellowstone National Park guards. The large eye, now known as Eye of the Storm, which is an Emma-related, has caused the Yellowstone to become extremely active, and it will erupt within 10 hours. This could actually kill the Eye of the Storm, as it does not do well with water and earthy-type disasters or nature. These counties have already been wiped. In Wyoming, Park and Teton. In Idaho, Fremont. In Montana, Gallatin and Park. This could very well be the end of the disaster and the end of the nation.
I called it the eye of the storm. Well, now lastly, we go back to Eugene, California. This could very well be the end.
We interrupt your programming. This is a global emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted by the request of the President of the United States. The Eye of the Storm was not killed by Yellowstone. It is now doing a laser beam, known as Domain of the Wild Wind, and it will soon throw windstorm outbreaks across the world. This is the end of the world as we know it. All trees have been replaced with wind, and anything else the color of green has been changed into excessively strong winds. This is Dave, signing off. We will now cease transmission of this broadcast. God bless America, and God bless the world.
Shortly after that, the eye of the storm went on to destroy all of the world, and unfortunately had successfully completed it. The eye of the storm, the new wind destroyer. But could there be more to come? We'll find out in another EAS. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and here's the behind the scenes. I simply used narrator's voice. I used the Dave voice common and the Paul voice common. A notebook to keep track of my counties. Water bottle to keep me thirsty or keep me hydrated, and so on. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.